Hey, y'all, it's BREE Specific from What's the Word. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m. here on YouTube and all other platforms as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all of that. Thanks for watching.
Hey. What's up? What's the word?
Fat Joe thought was disrespectful is all the way up.
See, I ain't gonna lie.
Gave, let me get some context real quick. So he gave his 2 cents on how All the Way Up lost. Was it Song of the Year? Lost in the Grammys to Chance. The year that Chance got his 3 Grammys. Just give y'all context. Because my thing is one.
So
what was the song?
His
All the way up.
No,
Chance's song.
No problem.
No problem.
I ain't gonna lie. I could understand the competitiveness of Fat Joe because one thing about Fat Joe and his legacy, he deserves to be homaged as one of the greatest hit makers in all of hip hop. So for him to have a hit that far down in his career like that, not a lot of OGs have done that. Not even some of the greatest rappers. Very few rappers at that far down in his career has had a hit like that. You know, so I understand why he felt the way he felt, but those chances, you ain't with No Problems. I think No Problems is better. Maybe it's just the Chicago and me, but I think No Problems is a better song than All the Way Up. Even though All the Way Up was that fire, I ain't gonna lie, it's still fire to this day. But No Problems, and for what that meant to Chicago at the time and things that nature.
Not even just Chicago, like.
And that's an amazing song.
It's a powerful song.
Just even the way it come on, just the music in that time,
and
people trying to stop you from being independent, labels trying to stop people from like making their own money, doing their own music. One more try to stop me to be some dreadhead in your lobby.
And then, like, let's think about the fact that they didn't even want to nominate that. They didn't even want to nominate it because it wasn't an album. It was a mixtape, which was a rule by the Grammy.
So that was iconic within itself. Like, if that you could have just held All the Way Up, you should have waited till next year to drop it, so you could have been in the Grammys with somebody else besides Chance.
I don't know. I
just don't like he holding on to it for so long. Like, let it go, Fat Joe.
Well, 18, 17?
I could see how he feel though, cause
he said it was disrespectful that he lost.
That's ego. That's all art. Cause let's be
Leo.
And not even just that. All artists have egos, even from Chicago to beyond. Everybody think they a star in their own head. Everybody think they should have did, even whether it's awards to lists.
And Chicago wasn't having big wins like that either back then at the time. So they we had drill music, but wasn't on at the Grammys.
Dirk, the first motherfucker from in a long time.
And that was way after.
Yeah.
So wait, who was the feature on No Problems?
2 Chainz and Wayne.
2 Chainz and Wayne.
Ooh, that was an amazing, that Collie Grove era, boy. That's the other thing. I want to say this, the other great thing about No Problems. 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne gave them their heat, man. That was one of the greatest Wayne verses that he put out in such a long time with No Problems. That's one of the reasons what make that song so dope. Better than any verse I think he might have gave Fat Joe at the time.
Now,
you know what I mean?
Now who?
That's probably why he really feel away. That's probably why he feel away.
Because he should put Wayne on All the Way Up.
Yeah.
Now who was the feature? Because I feel like this is gonna go right into our next topic too. Who was the feature?
You know it's gonna go into our next topic.
Who was the feature on All the Way Up?
We talking about Remy Ma.
That was a joint record between because they put out a joint album at the time. So that was both their records together.
Remy Ma.
Joe and Remy
Ma. That was Joe and who else? It was French, right?
No, Joe and Remy.
Remy Ma.
No, it was a man. It was another
French
man on
is doing
there.
the chorus, though.
Or maybe it was a remix.
French was on the song, but he didn't do the album.
No,
that was their joint album.
So when we talk about the award, I wasn't
talking about the song.
I wasn't trying to get off into something. I'm saying
we talking about All the Way Up.
Do y'all think that made a difference in terms of All the Way Up having Remy and French on the song versus No Problems having a Wayne on the song or a 2 Chainz on the song at the time?
I don't think so. I think around that time, French.
You think it did, right?
No,
I thought I was the only one.
French Montana was hot. Like French Montana is known for making hits.
French was high, but
think about the
but
song.
He don't got Grammys. Is
what's
what I'm
that
saying.
one with Sway Lee? Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
I'm pretty sure that's got to have an award. That's got to have like a Grammy. I don't know.
That was after though, wasn't it? Or was that before? Was Unforgettable before?
I think it was after.
But somebody
he did it with Sway Lee by himself. It wasn't both.
Y'all know the Grammys is political. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what I was gonna say is that on the flip side of that, just to play devil's advocate for a second, that should also speak to how great the song was. That song was all the way up. It
was a moment for sure.
And if you really do look at the feature, Remy had just came home, and then it was just French. I mean, I don't really know what, I can't remember exactly what. I've never really been a big French fan, but if you really think about it from that aspect of things, maybe that's why he does feel like, yo, I did deserve something, because here I am. This girl just came out of jail. Like the feature compared to like so then the next question is, no problems. Would it have been that great of a song if Wayne and 2 Chainz wasn't on it?
That's a good question.
No, because I felt like those verses were so great. What Chance was like, what 2 Chainz and Wayne gave Chance. They were a major part of the song. That's why it even feels weird hearing Chance performing without Wayne and 2. Not to say that it's dependent on, that would be a dope song by itself, but I don't think it would have went to that peak if they haven't delivered, not just them being on for the sake of it, but the type of verses they gave them, the performance that they delivered on No Problem.
So
I don't think.
Can we talk about Chance's verse on the song first of all? Like,
Chance's verses was fire too.
Who had the best verse on the song?
Chance.
Don't say.
Chance.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Relax. That's
Chance.
Chance had a fire verse on that song.
No way. All the way up. Everybody smoked.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. I didn't even know that they was on the song 2 Chainz and Wayne.
You didn't know that?
You say something
I completely forgot. I completely forgot what they was even on the song. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm hot.
Ain't that when he was like,
I'm hot.
Take shirt up, way around here like a helicopter?
What are you talking about?
Ain't that
put ISO on,
Yeah.
bro.
Wait, no.
What are you talking about, bro?
What's up? What's
Chris,
up, bro?
this is Chris. Story time with Chris.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Story time with Chris.
So
how did you forget?
all right, so that album came out, or this mixtape, right? Because it messed me up. It came out my senior. Hey, see what? It came out my senior year of high school.
Every week, bro.
And I think it was supposed to be a mixtape, but you couldn't get it on like my mixtape. So I couldn't even really hear the album for real because you had to buy it, but it was a mixtape. I'm like, bro, why I gotta buy it? It's supposed to be like on my mixtapes or something like that. So I think I only heard a few songs from it, and then I completely forgot that Wayne and 2 Chainz was on it.
But you ain't never heard that song.
106 Park was still a thing. It was on top 10 countdown.
You ain't hear it on the radio. WGCI played that song.
It definitely was. I remember that.
It was on the top 10 countdown?
Yes.
BET ended like 18?
BET never ended.
I'm sorry. 106
Get him off of here.
Wait, 106 Park.
I just needed that for a second. So look, All the Way Up felt like New York. That I want to say that's probably one of the last records that New York as a collective got behind. I don't know if y'all, like maybe Fabio, maybe some of the new acts now, but All the Way Up felt like a big regional record.
Big
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Does No Problems feel like
Chicago?
Can't Tell Me Nothing? We talked about that about a month ago. Did it feel like Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even with 2 Chainz and Wayne on it?
It felt like Chicago. It still felt like Chicago when it first come on before the beat.
And even in the beat.
I feel like certain aspects of it feel like Chicago. The message feel like Chicago.
But also I feel like that's probably what that helped it win a Grammy, because you could still drop No Problems at festivals right now and it's gonna go up.
I've been to a few festivals over the last few years. I ain't never heard them play.
I've been to festivals over the last few years. You drop No Problems, it's going crazy.
I still hear it in arenas. I still hear it around, but I hear All the Way Up more than I hear No Problem.
I was gonna say you gonna hear All the Way Up at an NBA game. You gonna hear that.
That's made.
I hear No Problem a lot.
I
hear No Problem a lot.
I would have picked All the Way Up for the Grammy over Chance.
Really?
And I bang with Chance.
I think it's more about the message though. I think more like his message in his song versus their message. It's really just like it's just like a turnt song. It's really just like a hit. It's really just something to hype you up. I don't think it was.
What's up? What's the word?